Today, we'll be discussing the topic of developing a success mindset and achieving your wildest dreams. I know that many of you may be feeling stuck or struggling to reach your goals, but I am here to tell you that you are not alone. In fact, I have been in your shoes before, and I know firsthand the power of having a success mindset. In today's message, we will be going over 5 key ways to cultivate this mindset and turn your dreams into a reality. So, if you are ready to take control of your life and make your dreams come true, then stay tuned because this video is for you. By the end of this message, you will have the tools and strategies to overcome any obstacles and achieve success in all areas of your life. So let's dive in and get started on this journey together. Remember, you have the power to turn things around and create the life you truly desire. So let's get started on this transformational journey. Starting with number 5. The 5th way to develop a success mindset and achieve your wildest dreams is to embrace failure and learn from it. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking. Failure? Why would we want to embrace failure? Isn't failure something to be avoided at all costs? Well, my friends, I am here to tell you that failure is not something to be feared, but rather it is something to be embraced and learned from. You see, failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of success. It is through failure that we learn, grow, and ultimately achieve our goals and dreams. In fact, some of the most successful people in the world have experienced failure multiple times before reaching their ultimate success. Take Thomas Edison, for example. He failed over 1,000 times before finally inventing the light bulb. But he didn't see those 1,000 failures as setbacks. Instead, he saw them as 1,000 ways that didn't work, bringing him one step closer to success. And look at where his determination and willingness to learn from failure led him to one of the greatest inventions of all time. Now, I know that failure can be hard to swallow. It can be discouraging and can even make us want to give up on our dreams. But let me tell you this, failure is not final. It is not a reflection of who we are as individuals. It is simply a stepping stone on our journey towards success. Think about it. When we were learning to walk, we didn't just stand up and start walking perfectly. No, we stumbled, we fell, and we got back up again. And with each fall, we learned how to improve. And eventually, we were walking without even thinking about it. The same goes for any skill or goal we want to achieve in life. We must be willing to fail, learn from it, and keep moving forward. But how do we embrace failure and learn from it? Well, the first step is to change our mindset. Instead of seeing failure as a negative, see it as an opportunity for growth and learning. As the saying goes, fail forward. Every time we fail, we are one step closer to success. The next step is to analyze our failures. Take a step back and look at what went wrong. What can we learn from this experience? What can we do differently next time? By reflecting on our failures, we can gain valuable insights and use them to improve and achieve our goals. Another important aspect of embracing failure is to not take it personally. Failure is not a reflection of our worth as individuals. It is simply a part of the process. So don't let failure define you. Instead, use it as motivation to keep pushing forward and striving for success. And finally, surround yourself with people who support and encourage you, even in times of failure. Having a strong support system can make all the difference in how we perceive and handle failure. They can help us see the lessons in our failures and push us to keep going. Embrace failure and learn from it. Don't let it discourage you or hold you back from achieving your wildest dreams. Remember, failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of it. And with the right mindset and determination, you can turn your failures into stepping stones towards success. On to number 4. You see, success is not something that is handed to us on a silver platter. It is not something that we stumble upon by chance. Success is a result of intentional and continuous effort towards a specific goal. And that, my friends, starts with developing the right mindset. So let me ask you this. What is your current mindset? Do you have a mindset of success, of growth, of abundance? Or do you have a mindset of limitation, of scarcity, of fear? The truth is, our mindset is the foundation of everything we do. It is the driving force behind our actions, our decisions, and ultimately our results. And that is why my first piece of advice to you is this: continuously learn and grow. You see, the world is constantly changing and evolving. And if we do not adapt and grow with it, we will be left behind. We must never become complacent or satisfied with where we are. We must always strive to learn more, to do more, to be more. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking, but Jim, I don't have the time or resources to constantly learn and grow. To that I say nonsense. Learning and growth do not have to come from formal education or expensive courses. They can come from something as simple as reading a book, listening to a podcast, or attending a seminar. The key is to make a commitment to yourself to continuously learn and grow, no matter how small the steps may be. You see, the more we learn, the more we expand our minds, the more we open ourselves up to new possibilities and opportunities. And that, my friends, is the key to success: being open to new ideas and being willing to step out of our comfort zones. Now, let me share with you a quote from one of my mentors, the great Earl Shoaff. Don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems. Wish for more skills. Don't wish for less challenges. Wish for more wisdom. This quote perfectly encapsulates the idea of continuously learning and growing. You see, we must never shy away from challenges or difficulties. Instead, we must embrace them as opportunities for growth and development. Every obstacle we face is a chance for us to become better, to become stronger, to become wiser. And that, my friends, is what will ultimately lead us to success. But it's not just about learning and growing in terms of knowledge and skills. It's also about personal development. It's about becoming the best version of ourselves. And that, my friends, is a lifelong journey. We must constantly work on ourselves, our thoughts, our habits, our beliefs, in order to reach our full potential. Now, I know that personal development can be a daunting task. It can be uncomfortable. It can be challenging. It can even be painful at times. But I want you to remember this: nothing worth having comes easy. And the rewards of personal development far outweigh the temporary discomfort that comes with it. You see, when we continuously learn and grow, we not only improve ourselves, but we also improve the world around us. We become better leaders, better parents, better friends, better human beings. And that, my friends, is the true meaning of success: making a positive impact in the lives of others. Now to number 3. I have spent decades studying and learning from some of the most successful people in the world. And I can tell you with certainty that the one thing they all have in common is this: they take action and they are persistent. You see, my friends, success is not something that is handed to us on a silver platter. It is not something that we can wish for and magically appear. Success is something that we must actively pursue with every fiber of our being. And the key to achieving it lies in taking action and being persistent. Let me ask you this: how many of you have a dream? A goal that you have been holding on to for years, maybe even decades? I can guarantee you that every single one of us has a dream, a desire, a goal that we have been longing to achieve. And yet, so many of us never take the necessary action to make that dream a reality. We let fear, doubt, and complacency hold us back from pursuing our dreams. But my friends, I am here to tell you that it is time to break free from those chains. It is time to take action and be persistent in the pursuit of your dreams. Because I can promise you this: the only way to guarantee failure is to never try at all. The only way to guarantee success is to take action and be persistent in the face of obstacles and challenges. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking. But Jim, taking action is scary. It means stepping out of our comfort zone and facing potential failure. And to that I say, yes, it can be scary. But let me ask you this. What is scarier? Taking action and potentially failing, or living a life filled with regret and wondering what if for the rest of your days? My friends, the truth is, failure is not something to be feared. Failure is simply a stepping stone on the path to success. It is through failure that we learn, grow, and become stronger. And the only true failure is the failure to try. So I urge you, do not let fear hold you back from taking action towards your dreams. But taking action is not enough. We must also be persistent in our pursuit of success. You see, success is not a straight line. It is a journey filled with ups and downs, twists and turns. And it is our persistence that will keep us moving forward, even when the going gets tough. Think about it. How many times have you started something with great enthusiasm, only to give up when faced with the first obstacle? How many times have you let a setback or failure discourage you from continuing on your path to success? My friends, I can tell you from personal experience that persistence is the key to overcoming these challenges and ultimately achieving success. I remember when I first started my career as a speaker and author, I faced countless rejections, setbacks, and failures, but I never gave up. I remained persistent in my pursuit of success. I kept taking action, even when it seemed like I was getting nowhere. And eventually my persistence paid off. I became one of the most sought-after speakers in the world and wrote over a dozen best-selling books. And it was all because I refused to give up on my dreams. Now, I am not saying that taking action and being persistent will guarantee success. There will still be challenges and failures along the way. But I can guarantee you this: if you never take action and if you give up at the first sign of difficulty, you will never achieve your wildest dreams. Now to number 2. The second way to develop a success mindset and achieve your wildest dreams is by cultivating a positive attitude. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking. A positive attitude? How can that possibly help me achieve my dreams? Well, my friends, let me tell you. A positive attitude is not just a fluffy concept or a feel-good mantra. It is a powerful tool that can transform your life and propel you towards success. You see, life is not always easy. We all face challenges, setbacks, and failures. But it is not the challenges that define us. It is how we respond to them. And that, my friends, is where a positive attitude comes into play. A positive attitude is not about ignoring the negative aspects of life or pretending that everything is perfect. It is about choosing to focus on the good, even in the midst of difficulties. It is about finding the silver lining in every situation and using it to fuel your growth and success. Let me share a personal story with you. I grew up in a poor family, and my early years were filled with struggles and hardships. But I always had a positive attitude. I believed that I could create a better life for myself, and I was determined to do whatever it takes to achieve my dreams. And let me tell you, my friends, that positive attitude made all the difference. It gave me the strength and resilience to keep going, even when the odds were stacked against me. It helped me see opportunities where others saw obstacles. And most importantly, it allowed me to stay focused on my goals and never give up. You see, a positive attitude is not just a mindset, it is a way of life. It is a habit that you must cultivate every single day. And just like any other habit, it takes time and effort to develop. But trust me when I say that the rewards are well worth it. So how can you cultivate a positive attitude? Well, the first step is to start with yourself. You must believe in yourself and your abilities. You must have faith that you are capable of achieving your dreams, no matter how big they may seem. Next, surround yourself with positivity. This means being mindful of the people you spend time with, the books you read, and the media you consume. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you, and avoid those who bring you down. Read books that motivate and educate you, and stay away from negative news and social media. Another important aspect of cultivating a positive attitude is practicing gratitude. It is easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life and forget to appreciate what we already have. But gratitude is a powerful tool that can shift your perspective and help you see the good in every situation. Take a few moments every day to reflect on what you are grateful for. It could be something as simple as having a roof over your head or a loving family. By focusing on the positives in your life, you will attract more positivity and abundance. But perhaps the most crucial aspect of cultivating a positive attitude is learning to manage your thoughts. Our thoughts have a tremendous impact on our emotions and actions. If you constantly have negative thoughts, you will feel negative emotions, which will lead to negative actions. On the other hand, if you learn to control your thoughts and replace negative ones with positive ones, you will feel more optimistic, confident, and motivated. It takes practice, but with time, you will be able to shift your mindset and see the world in a more positive light. Now, my friends, I want to make one thing clear. Cultivating a positive attitude does not mean that you will never face challenges or have negative thoughts. We are all human, and it is natural to experience ups and downs in life. But what matters is how you choose to respond to those challenges and thoughts. A positive attitude is not about denying reality. It is about choosing to respond to it in a way that serves you and your goals. So the next time you face a setback or have a negative thought, ask yourself, how can I turn this into an opportunity? How can I use this to grow and become better? My friends, cultivating a positive attitude is not always easy, but it is worth it. It will not only help you achieve your dreams, but it will also make your journey towards success more enjoyable and fulfilling. Now it's an honor to share with you the #1 way to develop a success mindset and achieve your wildest dreams. I want to talk to you about the power of setting clear and specific goals. You see, the human mind is a powerful tool. It has the ability to create, to imagine, and to achieve incredible things. But, like any tool, it needs direction and focus to be effective. And that is where setting clear and specific goals comes in. Think about it. When you have a destination in mind, it is much easier to navigate and reach your desired location. The same goes for our goals. When we have a clear and specific goal in mind, our mind becomes focused, and we are able to make decisions and take actions that will lead us towards that goal. But unfortunately, most people go through life without setting clear and specific goals. They have a vague idea of what they want, but they never take the time to define it and create a plan to achieve it. And as a result, they end up wandering aimlessly, never really reaching their full potential. So I want to challenge you today to be different, to be one of the few who takes the time to set clear and specific goals and achieve their wildest dreams. And I want to share with you 3 key reasons why setting clear and specific goals is the #1 way to develop a success mindset. First and foremost, setting clear and specific goals gives you direction and purpose. When you have a goal in mind, you have a reason to wake up every morning and give your best. You have a reason to push through challenges and setbacks. You have a reason to keep going when others give up. As the great Zig Ziglar once said, if you aim at nothing, you will hit it every time. So it is crucial to have a clear and specific goal in mind because it gives you a target to aim for. And when you have a target, you can start taking the necessary steps to hit it. Secondly, setting clear and specific goals helps you to identify and overcome obstacles. Let's face it, life is full of challenges and setbacks. But when you have a clear and specific goal in mind, you are better equipped to handle these obstacles. You see, when you have a goal, you are able to identify potential roadblocks, and find ways to overcome them, you are able to stay focused on the bigger picture and not get discouraged by temporary setbacks. And most importantly, you are able to learn from these challenges and become stronger and more resilient. As the saying goes, a smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. So, embrace the challenges that come your way and use them as opportunities to grow and become better on your journey towards your goal. Lastly, setting clear and specific goals helps you to measure your progress and celebrate your successes. Imagine going on a road trip without a map or a destination in mind. How would you know if you are making progress? How would you know when you have arrived at your destination? The same goes for our goals. When we have a clear and specific goal, we are able to track our progress and see how far we have come. And when we achieve that goal, we are able to celebrate our success and feel a sense of accomplishment. This is crucial for developing a success mindset because it gives us motivation and momentum to keep going and setting even bigger goals. As the saying goes, success is not a destination, it's a journey. And setting clear and specific goals helps us enjoy the journey and appreciate our achievements along the way. Now you may be wondering, how do I go about setting clear and specific goals? Well, I am glad you asked. I have a simple yet powerful formula that I have used and taught for years. And I want to share it with you today. The formula is called SMART goals. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Let me break it down for you. Specific. Your goal should be clear and specific. Instead of saying, I want to be successful, be specific and say, I want to start my own business and make a profit of $100,000 in the next year. Measurable. Your goal should have a way to measure your progress. In the example above, the measurement is the profit of $100,000 in the next year. Achievable. Your goal should be challenging, but also achievable. Don't set a goal that is too easy, but also don't set a goal that is impossible to reach. Relevant. Your goal should be relevant to your overall vision and purpose. It should align with your values and what you truly want in life. Time-bound. Your goal should have a deadline. This gives you a sense of urgency and helps you stay focused and motivated. So there you have it, the SMART goals formula. I encourage you to take some time today to think about your goals and see if they align with this formula. And if not, make the necessary adjustments to set yourself up for success. Thank you.
A concept that is as timeless as it is profound. The concept of the enemies of the mind. Picture this, your mind is a powerful, boundless universe within you. It's where dreams take flight, where aspirations are born, and where every achievement begins its journey from thought to reality. Yet, within this universe, there lurks invisible forces that can either propel us forward towards our dreams or hold us back, tethering us to our fears and doubt. Have you ever found yourself on the brink of starting something new? Something exciting, only to be pulled back by a whisper of doubt? Or perhaps you've stood before a path that could lead you to your dreams, only to find fear casting its long shadow across your way. Right? These moments are not mere coincidences. They are encounters with what I call the enemies of the mind. These enemies are not external foes. They don't lurk in the shadows of our world, but in the recesses of our thoughts. They are the doubt that makes us question our worth, the fear that makes us see the world as a dangerous place, the procrastination that keeps us locked in inaction, the negativity that taints our perceptions, and the overwhelm that paralyzes our steps. Okay? Each one is a formidable adversary in its own right, shaping our realities in ways that often go unnoticed. But why? Why, you might wonder, do these enemies have such power over us? The answer lies in the incredible power of the mind itself. Our minds are not just repositories of thoughts and ideas. They are the architects of our reality. The beliefs we hold, the thoughts we nurture, and the attitudes we adopt lay the foundation for everything we experience in life. When we allow these enemies to roam unchecked, we inadvertently give them the power to shape our lives in ways that reflect their nature. Doubt, fear, procrastination, negativity, and overwhelm. Right? Now, I want you to consider this. What if we could confront these enemies head on? What if we could transform our inner universe into a place of strength, resilience, and positivity? The journey to such transformation begins with awareness. By recognizing these enemies for what they are, we begin to diminish their power over us. Imagine facing doubt with unwavering belief in your abilities, confronting fear with the courage to step beyond your comfort zone, replacing procrastination with the power of now, countering negativity with a relentless focus on the positive, and overcoming overwhelm with the clarity of purpose. This is not just a dream. It is a pathway to freedom. A freedom that allows you to live your life unbound by the chains of your own limiting thoughts. It starts with a single step, a step of intention. By setting an intention to recognize and challenge these enemies, you light a beacon of hope in the darkness. You begin to see opportunities where you once saw obstacles, possibilities where you once saw limitations. Your mind is the soil from which the garden of your life grows. Will you allow it to be overrun by weeds? Or will you tend it with care, planting seeds of positivity, hope, and action? The choice is yours, and it is a choice that can redefine your life. The battle against the enemies of the mind is not fought with swords or shields, but with the power of awareness, intention, and action. It is a battle that we can all win, a journey that we can all undertake. Together, unlock the full potential of our minds, transforming our inner universe into a place of limitless possibility. In the unfolding chapters of our lives, where each decision paves the way to our future, there lie hidden adversaries, quietly influencing the course of our journey. These adversaries, or as I might say, the enemies within, play a critical role in either propelling us towards our aspirations or pulling us back into the shadows of unfulfilled potential. Right? Let's begin with doubt, often the smallest seed that can grow into a towering tree of hesitation. Doubt whispers in our ears, questioning our abilities, challenging our dreams, and ultimately holding our feet to the ground when we should be soaring. It asks, "Are you sure you can do this?" And to that we must answer yes, not with the arrogance of ignorance, but with the confidence born of preparation and understanding. Then there's fear, an emotion so powerful that it can stop us in our tracks. Fear of failure? Fear of failure. Fear of rejection. Fear of the unknown. It builds walls around our comfort zones, walls so high that stepping out seems an impossible feat. Yet what if I told you that on the other side of fear lies the true essence of life? Experiences so rich that they can only be discovered when we dare to take that step beyond the walls. Procrastination, the thief of time, comes next. It's the voice that says tomorrow when the most potent word at our disposal is today. Procrastination robs us of opportunities, moments that could have been ours if only we had acted. It's a cunning enemy, making idleness seem appealing, disguising laziness as patience. Negativity, the cloud that darkens our potential, is another formidable foe. It paints our world in shades of gray, draining the color from our dreams and the joy from our journey. Negativity breeds despair, and in its shadow, possibilities wither. It asks, why bother? And we must respond because it matters. Because in the pursuit of greatness, attitude is everything. We encounter overwhelm. a state that paralyzes our progress and clouds our decision-making. Faced with the vastness of our dreams and the mountain of tasks before us, it's easy to feel lost. Overwhelm whispers, it's too much. You can't handle it. Yet, the antidote is simple. Break it down step by step, moment by moment. In doing so, we find that what once seemed insurmountable is merely a series of manageable steps. In recognizing these enemies for what they are, we arm ourselves with the power to overcome them. It's not about denying their existence, but about acknowledging their presence and choosing to act despite them. For in the heart of challenge lies opportunity, in the face of doubt, determination, and in the shadow of fear, courage. The narrative of personal growth and achievement, remember, the greatest battles are often fought within the silent chambers of our own minds. Okay. Winning these battles requires more than just acknowledgement. It demands action, persistence, and the unwavering belief that beyond the enemies within lies a life of limitless potential waiting to be lived. Not as prisoners of our internal adversaries, but as conquerors, determined to live the breadth and depth of life to the fullest, where every step forward is a testament to our resolve and every setback a lesson in disguise. There lies beneath the surface a silent war that wages within the confines of our own minds. This internal conflict, fueled by the adversaries we've come to know as doubt. Fear, procrastination, negativity, and overwhelm does more than just cloud our judgment. It shapes our very destiny. Consider, if you will, the impact of doubt, the first of these enemies. Doubt is like a cold hand that grips our hearts, squeezing the life out of our dreams before they have a chance to breathe. It whispers questions in the dead of night, casting shadows on our capabilities, making us question our worth and our potential. How many opportunities have we let slip through our fingers because doubt made us hesitate? How many times have we chosen the safety of the known over the promise of what could be, simply because we doubted ourselves? And what a fear! Fear is not just an emotion. It is a barrier, a wall that stands between us and our aspirations. It tells us stories of failure and humiliation, of loss and pain, so vivid that we often forget they're fabrications of our own making. Right? Fear keeps us tethered to our comfort zones. Those familiar spaces where growth is but a distant dream. Think of the person you could become, the heights you could reach, if only you step beyond the boundaries fear has drawn around you. Procrastination, on the other hand, is a thief, stealthily stealing the one commodity we cannot replenish. It convinces us that there's always tomorrow, but in doing so robs us every moment. Every moment spent in procrastination is a moment lost to indecision, a chance for progress surrendered without a fight. How much closer to our goals would we be if we acted with urgency, if we embraced the power of now? Negativity, meanwhile, clouds our vision like a fog, making it impossible to see the path ahead. It turns setbacks into insurmountable obstacles, minor irritations into major crises. Negativity saps our energy, leaving us drained and disillusioned, unable to recognize the opportunities that lie hidden amidst the challenges. Right? Now, imagine the transformation we could undergo if we chose to focus on the positive, to see the silver lining in every cloud. There's overwhelm, a feeling of being so burdened by the weight of our ambitions and responsibilities that we become paralyzed, unable to move forward or make decisions. Overwhelm fragments our focus, scattering it to the winds, leaving us feeling helpless in the face of our own lives. Yet what if we learn to take things one step at a time, to break our grand aspirations into manageable tasks? How much more could we achieve if we simply began? The impact of these enemies on personal growth, professional success, and overall well-being cannot be overstated. They hold us back, not because they possess any real power, but because we grant them dominion over our thoughts and actions. Yet, in recognizing their influence, we take the first step toward reclaiming control. By challenging doubt, facing our fears, conquering procrastination, rejecting negativity, and managing overwhelm, we set ourselves free to pursue our highest potential. In this battle for self-mastery, remember that the greatest victories are won not on the fields of external conquest, but in the quiet corners of our own minds. It is here, in the struggle against these internal adversaries, that we uncover our true strength, resilience, and capacity for growth. So, let us embrace this fight not as a burden, but as a journey toward becoming the best versions of ourselves. A journey that begins with a single, determined step forward, filled with its ebbs and flows. Understanding the landscape isn't enough. One must also know the art of navigation, the strategies to move forward despite the winds and the waves that seek to push us back. Okay, the compass and the map that can guide us through, strategies to combat the enemies of the mind that we've identified: doubt, fear, procrastination, negativity, and overwhelm. The first strategy in our arsenal is cultivating a positive mindset. Consider this: the mind is like a garden. What seeds are you planting? Optimism isn't about ignoring the challenges or pretending difficulties don't exist. It's about nourishing the seeds of hope, courage, and belief in oneself and in the possibilities that lie ahead. Techniques such as daily affirmations, gratitude practices, and immersing oneself in inspirational literature or conversations can water these seeds. Right? Remember, optimism is a choice, a habit, a practice. It's about seeing the glass half full, not out of naivety, but from a place of strength. Then there's the power of embracing challenges and failures. It's easy to view obstacles as dead ends, but what if we saw them as detours, perhaps even shortcuts to our growth? Every challenge, every failure carries a lesson, a seed of an equivalent or greater benefit. The key is to ask, what can this teach me? Rather than, why is this happening to me? When we start seeing obstacles as opportunities, we transform our journey, making it richer, more vibrant, and infinitely more rewarding. Right? Now, the third strategy is wielding the power of discipline and consistency. Success, growth, and personal development aren't products of what we do occasionally, but of what we do consistently. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It's about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Establishing routines, setting small, achievable goals, and committing to them creates a momentum that can carry us through even the toughest times. Remember, discipline is the foundation upon which all success is built. The significance of building a supportive environment cannot be overstated. We are, to a great extent, shaped by our environments, the people we spend time with, the information we consume, and the spaces we inhabit. Surrounding ourselves with positivity, with people who uplift us, challenge us, and support us is crucial. It's also about creating an environment that reflects our aspirations, making it conducive to growth and success. Positivity breeds positivity. As we navigate through the stormy seas, these strategies, cultivating a positive mindset, embracing challenges and failures, harnessing the power of discipline and consistency, and building a supportive environment, are our North Star. Okay? They are not just methods to combat the enemies within, but are principles that can lead us to a life of fulfillment, success, and joy. Remember, the journey of personal growth and success is not a sprint, but a marathon. It's about making progress, step by step, day by day. And in this journey, the greatest victory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall, armed with wisdom, resilience, and a heart full of courage. So, let us march forward, not just as dreamers, but as doers, not just as individuals, but as a community, supporting and uplifting each other towards our highest potential. Through the landscape of our own minds, confronting the adversaries that reside within, let's pause for a moment, reflect on the ground we've covered, the insights we've shared, and the strategies we've outlined to combat those silent foes that can deter us from our paths to fulfillment and success. Understanding that life in all its complexity and beauty is not just about the destinations we aim to reach, but equally about mastering the internal battles that rage within us is crucial. These battles, my friends, are fought on the terrains of doubt, fear, procrastination, negativity, and overwhelm. But remember, within each of us lies the potential for greatness, the resilience to rise above, and the strength to push through. The journey to mastering these mental battles is ongoing, a continuous process of learning, growing, and evolving. It's about making a commitment to yourself, to invest in your personal growth, to cultivate a mindset that sees beyond the immediate hurdles to the vast possibilities that lie ahead. Right? Now, carry with us the understanding that these enemies of the mind, though formidable, are not insurmountable. They are but shadows that lose their power when faced with the light of our awareness, determination, and action. Cultivating a positive mindset, embracing challenges as opportunities for growth, exercising discipline and consistency in our actions, and surrounding ourselves with positivity and support are not just strategies, but principles for a life well lived. Don't let this be the end of your journey in self-discovery and personal development. Let it be a continuation, a renewed commitment every day to face the enemies within with courage and conviction. Okay? Remember, the greatest battles will always be fought in the silent chambers of your own soul. Winning these battles requires more than just strength. It requires wisdom, patience, and the relentless pursuit of growth. Consider today is a new opportunity to write your story, to take the pen in your hand and script the narrative of your life. Will you let doubt, fear, procrastination, negativity, and overwhelm dictate your chapters? Or will you rise with the dawn of each new day, determined to live with purpose, passion, and perseverance? Let's make a promise, here and now, to ourselves and to each other, to continue the fight against these enemies, to support one another in our individual and collective journeys, and to never lose sight of the potential that resides within each of us. The grand tapestry of life, your mind is the loom on which you weave the fabric of your destiny. The patterns you create, the colors you choose, and the textures you weave are all influenced by the battles you win and lose within yourself. Choose wisely, act boldly, and live passionately. Take with you not just the lessons learned, but also the belief in your ability to overcome, to succeed, and to thrive. The road ahead may be fraught with challenges, but remember, it is also ripe with opportunity. Okay? Embrace it with an open heart and a steadfast spirit. In the grand tapestry of our time together, exploring the depths of our minds and confronting the silent adversaries that reside within, we've embarked on a journey of understanding, growth, and empowerment. As we draw this chapter to a close, it's essential to reflect on the essence of our discourse, the core of our exploration, and the heart of our collective journey. Life, in its infinite beauty and complexity, offers us a canvas as vast as the horizons upon which we paint the story of our existence. The colors we choose, the strokes we apply, and the scenes we depict are influenced significantly by the battles we wage within the silent recesses of our minds. These battles, though internal and unseen, shape the contours of our reality, coloring our perceptions, influencing our actions, and ultimately determining the course of our lives. As we stand at the crossroads of possibility and challenge, let us choose the path illuminated by hope, courage, and resilience. Decide to cultivate a garden within our minds where positivity blooms, where the seeds of optimism are nurtured by the light of our awareness and watered by the essence of our determination. The enemies of the mind, doubt, fear, procrastination, negativity, and overwhelm, though formidable, are not unconquerable. They are but shadows, dispelled by the radiant light of our will, our spirit, and our unyielding resolve to rise above. The strategies we've discussed, cultivating a positive mindset, embracing challenges as opportunities, harnessing the power of discipline and consistency, and surrounding ourselves with a supportive environment, are not mere tactics, but principles for a fulfilling life. As you step forward from this moment, carry with you the knowledge that the greatest victories are won not on the battlefields of the external world, but within the quiet battlegrounds of the soul. Each day presents a new opportunity to author your destiny, to script the narrative of your journey with the ink of your actions and the parchment of your experiences. In closing, I urge you to view each day as a fresh chapter in the story of your life, a story of triumph over adversity, of victory over the enemies of the mind. Let your life be a testament to the power of the human spirit, a beacon of hope for those still navigating the darkness, and a source of inspiration for all who seek to transcend the limitations of their own internal adversaries. Thank you for allowing me to share this journey with you, to explore the vast landscapes of our minds, and to discover the strategies that empower us to master our mental battles. As we part ways, remember that the path to personal growth and success is a journey, not a destination. It is a continuous voyage of discovery, learning, and transformation. So, let us move forward with grace, with strength, and with the unwavering belief in our ability to overcome, to achieve, and to thrive. Together, let's write a story of our lives that is marked not by the battles we've faced, but by the victories we've won, the challenges we've overcome, and the legacy we leave behind. In the words of an ancient wisdom, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Let that step be taken with confidence, with hope, and with an unbreakable spirit. The future is not a distant realm, but a canvas awaiting the brushstrokes of our dreams. Let us paint it with boldness, with beauty, and with the vibrant colors of our highest aspirations. Thank you, and may your journey be filled with light, love, and the unwavering courage to become the architect of your destiny.